My peoples, my peoples, my peoples. What the fuck going on, man, out there in the slums? Y'all in the slums or y'all in the suburbs? Y'all let me know. I don't know. Y'all know who the fuck it is, though. Hey, do y'all know her? Because I remember her. I be seeing her a lot. What, Roma Army? Is that her name? Let me see. It ain't showing up. Yeah, Roma Army. Number one men's community in the world. Like, she's always talking about you know, men's health and mental health, and she just really rocks with guys. Like, she really want us to win, and I fuck with her for that. A lot of people might consider her a pick me or something, but I just think she cool as hell, right? Well, now she's on here saying that she has a sexual assault allegation made against her, and she's pretty much speaking her piece on it. Hopefully this doesn't make it worse for her or something like that, but we gonna look into it and see what the hell she's talking about, because it just showed up on my channel and I'm like, hold on, I know her. That don't sound too good, so let's jump into it and see what she's talking about.
Okay, so this is dead ass, not a video that I thought, well, that I would ever have to make in my entire life, but I'm currently facing sexual assault allegations. Well, assault because of sexual stuff. Basically, the allegation is that I assaulted a girl because she refused to have sex with me. Buckle in, because I got a fucking story for you, and I've got something to say about that.
We're buckled.
I have a right to defend myself.
Yeah,
okay,
please.
So this girl, I actually know her in real life. For once, somebody on the internet is making an allegation about me, and I actually know them. Well, this girl, I like kind of grew up with her like on the streets. I knew her for like 5 years. Her and I actually went through pregnancies together because she got pregnant like literally a week before I got pregnant with my daughter. So her boyfriend, who I went to high school with, was best friends with the father of my daughter. Obviously, people know by now that he was extremely domestically violent, and I fled when she was 2 weeks old, and he like hunted me down with a baton and beat my fucking head in, left me there to die. And I have receipts, and I'm going to show them in this video, because this is the situation that she's about to talk about.
Okay, this shit is already off to a wild start. I was not expecting this at all. I'm very sorry she had to deal with that type of stuff. Yeah, man, let's y'all leave thoughts, y'all leave some comments down there, like, subscribe. We jumping into this. All right, let's keep it going.
About, and I just needed to give you guys some backstory. This girl had a baby with this guy, right? And then she left him, ditched the baby with the grandparents, went to Kelowna, and had a baby with his brother. So I guess that makes her children like bruzins, like brothers and cousins. I don't know how this works, and you cannot fucking make this up. This is the type of girl that is making this type of allegation towards me. So here's
this shit getting messy.
The video. Here's what she had to say about it, and I'll come back and respond after.
Okay, y'all know Chloe? Well, let's just say she's not the most innocent thing out there. I'm one of the victims that she bear-maced when my son was, I'd say, 6 months old. Thank God I didn't have my son, as it happened when I was 15. So this is the real story behind it. I was walking through a plus 15 with her boyfriend, well, her ex-baby daddy, JJ, who she's bashing.
Well, her boyfriend? I'm sorry, let's keep
over
going.
TikTok, and my baby daddy, Killian. She popped out of a stairwell and bear-maced us. We heard there was a group of people behind her. JJ whipped out the baton and hit her. Not that I'm saying it is okay that he hit her, but out of self-defense of not being able to see, that is what happens. And this all started because she frauded my credit card of $500 and because I wouldn't have sex with her. There was a dispute over the fact that I wouldn't have sex with her, so she bear-maced me.
So first of all, never in my life have I ever assaulted somebody because they didn't allow me to eat their Arby's sandwich between me down there. Like, that has literally never happened. I've also never frauded somebody's, like, credit card. She couldn't even get a credit card if she fucking tried. Ain't no way. She's on government assistance. So what the fuck? This is the type of allegations that come out of a woman who had a baby with one man, left him, ditched the kid, and then went back and had a baby with his fucking brother. So let me make something very clear. When it comes to her speaking about my domestic violence situation, that is not something that I fucking deserved. She claims that it was this like self-defense. She also claims that she was there. First of all, she wasn't fucking there. I'm just gonna tell you the situation very quickly, and then I'm going to allow my abuser to tell you in his own words what happened, because oh yeah, I've got the clip. I was in a severely domestic violence situation, and when my daughter was 2 weeks old, I decided to flee, and I never went back. Well, 9 months after I fled, even though there was a court order, it's called an emergency protection order, against him saying that he couldn't come near me, he used Patricia, this redheaded weirdo, used her boyfriend to call me, pretend to be my friend. He was like, I don't hang out with him anymore. I don't support him. I'm sorry what happened to you. He got us to go downtown to meet him at a bar because we were going to go out anyways. And he's like, well, let me join you. I don't have anybody to hang out with. So me and my cousin, we go. We didn't know this, but what he had done is he had sent two individuals, two young boys, to stalk my cousin and I. So the moment we landed at City Hall Station, there was two people that we didn't even know, that knew what we looked like, that followed us for over 40 minutes throughout the downtown area until he was able to pinpoint us in a stairwell where we had stopped to smoke weed. Luckily, one of the girls that I was with, her name's Clarissa, she's actually not with us anymore, so may she rest in peace. She had a can of bear mace with her, and I already knew what was gonna happen. Like, I knew that this guy was about to beat my ass. Well, my friend Clarissa tapped me on my hip here, handed me the can of bear mace, I held it up, I warned them. My baby daddy ran out the door, but her boyfriend stood right in front of me and postured like this. So I sprayed him. I sprayed the fuck out of him. And then I turned around, I booked shit, and I tried to run for my life. I couldn't find my cousin, so I stopped, and I turned back around to where my baby daddy and her boyfriend would have been standing, and all I saw was the father of my daughter pulling a baton out of his bag, flicking it out, and running towards me. So he ran through a cloud of bear mace, and for people that don't know what bear mace is, it's like this really hot, spicy spray that people spray at bears that make bears run away. So it's really powerful, and if you get it in your eyes or on your skin, it burns. The father of my kid couldn't even see when he was booking it towards me, and not being able to see, he still managed to grab me and beat my ever-living shit in with that metal baton, even though I was running away. And yes, I have pictures. So here's your warning signal right here, trigger warning. This is what happened to my head. I had multiple lacerations. This one was 3 inches wide by 3 inches deep. You can literally see my skull right in the center there, and that's the back of my head. So Patricia saying that it was self-defense doesn't really make sense because it happened to the back of my head. I was clearly running away, which is exactly what the judge said in the trial, which, even though this was illegal, I knew that I would need this someday. So I actually recorded a portion of our trial, and this is the father of my kid answering the prosecutor's questions. And this is where he's admitting that I was defending myself. So take a listen.
You pointed at me and being discharged.
That's not what I asked you, Mr. Coy. I asked you if you were aware that you were making contact with her repeatedly with the baton.
I could have been making contact with her. I could have been making contact with the floor. All I know is I was making contact with someone.
Ms. Sunderland was in the fetal position on the ground as you beat her continuously, correct?
Correct. The arm outstretched and the can't point to closed.
After beating Ms. Sunderland and leaving her there severely injured, you ran away, isn't that right? You didn't call an ambulance?
I'm living on very meager expenses, so I can't really afford an ambulance.
That happened to me was nothing more than domestic violence. I don't know what this girl's obsession is with putting herself in a situation, even though we went to try.
I'm gonna be real, I couldn't really hear what happened in there in the courtroom, but she clearly has that evidence. So hey, if you heard it, okay, cool. But I couldn't really make it out.
I won the trial. He only went to jail for 4 fucking months for doing that to me. But to sit on the internet and use my domestic violence story, put yourself in there when you
So he went to jail. All right. So she won that case. Cool.
didn't belong there in the first place. And then claim that I tried to mace you because you wouldn't let me eat your Arby's sandwich? What the fuck are you talking about? Her story's not clicking because none of this shit ever happened. So I don't ever want to have to respond to this on the internet again because this is actually fucking absurd. And for the record, Patricia, if I ever was to eat an Arby's sandwich, it would never be your Arby's sandwich. So I'm gonna need you to just pipe down. So you can use your discretion as to whether you believe me or not. Personally, I don't give a shit because I know what happened, he knows what happened, she knows what happened, and her boyfriend knows what happens. The judge, the jury knows what happens, and God knows what happened. So I don't really give a fuck. But I do have a right to defend myself, so, and you guys have a right to a response. So here it is, and thanks for listening, I guess.
Well, that was interesting. Pretty messy, so to speak. I think, bro, I'm so used to seeing, my people, right? Black people go through shit like this. Like, it'd be kind of otherworldly to see white people say, my baby daddy, this and that. I'd be like, oh shit, y'all really be going through it too, huh? But anyway, I know everybody going through something, but that's my point is this, bro, that I be trying to make with people in my comments. Y'all put these people up on a pedestal as if they don't go through things. People are going through things, whether they're YouTubers, Twitch streamers, Instagrammers, Facebookers that are super popular. People just expect you to never have these type of situations going on in your life. You never know what somebody going through, bro. So be nice in them fucking comments, bitch. You feel me? You dumbass motherfuckers out there. But also stop putting these people in these high and mighty seats because they just as human as you. We all bleed. We all fucking puke and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we all go through domestic situations at times that, can land us in court or jail, unfortunately. But yeah, man, that was that. Yeah, man, y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment. Y'all know who the fuck it is. And I'll be back with some more shit.